This is ANN News Brief.
A boat carrying migrants is reported to have sunk off the Tunisian coast on Tuesday, drowning at least 2 persons. 14 are missing. A Coast Guard official says 9 persons were rescued after the boat sank 10 kilometers from the coastline near the city of Sfax. He says rescue operation is continuing. He added that all the migrants traveling on the boat were Tunisians. There have been 2 migrant shipping disasters this year alone off the Tunisian coast. 86 African migrants were said to have drowned after their boats capsized in July as it set off for Europe en route to Libya. Another boat taking migrants to Europe from Libya capsized in June, drowning at least 65 persons. Botswana has transported at least 94 refugees from a camp in the village of Dukwi back to their home country, Namibia, on Tuesday. That's the first group of more than 800 Namibian refugees Botswana aims to deport. They fled Namibia in 1999 following a failed secessionist uprising and have been living in the country for 2 decades. Many of the refugees are reported to be members of a banned secessionist political party in Namibia. They were declared illegal immigrants last month after they refused to register for voluntary repatriation, citing fears of persecution if they returned home. Meanwhile, Namibia's immigration minister, Frans Kapofi, says the country was ready to receive its citizens. We'll return after this break.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Zimbabwe's local media say the government has deployed military doctors to state hospitals following a nationwide medical workers' strike action. Doctors boycotted work on Tuesday in protest against the alleged abduction of their union leader, Peter Magombei. Zimbabwean doctors in their hundreds protested in central Harare on Monday against the disappearance of Peter Magombei, president of the Zimbabwe Hospital Doctors Association. Dr. Magombei was one of the organizers of the ongoing strike to demand higher wages for state doctors because of soaring living costs before he disappeared on Saturday night. His colleagues have alleged he was abducted by the security services in an attempt to break the strike. The doctors say they will not return to work until Magombei is found. A senior information ministry official denied the government was responsible for his abduction. Health Minister Badia Moyo said military doctors would provide services as a temporary measure. That's CNN News Brief. Join us again at 5 for our full newscast. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, cnnafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at CNN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Ademi.